Hello, welcome back to the channel Cats, Dogs, Chickens, Rabbits and... I just can't do it. On my last video, a lot of people thought that I was literally on my arse and dying. I'm not. Overstock is not a problem. However, since that, 3 days ago, I picked up more stuff. We have acquired more stockulation to get through. Currently getting through a few bits, to be fair. I am going to work my way through most of this today. So the plan is all of this down here, everything that you see here. Let me spin it around, actually. Here we've got Robert's radios, embossing kits, mirrors, crockery, cricket hats, lots of electricals down there, loads of records to go through, all of that long stuff, the golf clubs, the lightsabers and the hockey sticks and stuff. All of that's going to get sorted out today. I'm going to clear all of this section. The Barbie's done. The pot's not actually done yet. I need to do that, the bread bin. I'll do that today. But I'm going to get all of this today photographed and all sorted. So some of it's going to be junk, some of it's going to be car boot, some of it's going to be whatever, donation, some of it's going to be for eBay. So I'm going to sort through it all. This is going to be done today. And then I'm going to get all of those tools photographed as well. And possibly sort out all of those as well. Oh, I've just had a banging sale. Hold on a minute. Look at that. Not bad for £1 from a car boot sale, is it? Lovely start to the day. What time is it? What time is it? 9:58. Already on £150. In fact, I think I've done 60 this morning already as well. Anyway, as I was saying, that's going to get me motivated. In fact, to be fair, I might lose motivation because of that. I might as well go inside and put my feet up. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. See you later. See you next time. Like the video on the way out. Cheers. Bye. Of course, I'm still here. I've got bills to pay. That's my job for today. Get all of that done. Get some of that done. All the tools at least. And then start working on repiling all this clothing because there's clothing everywhere now. And it's taking up too much room. And it ain't going to settle while it's sitting there, is it? So, I'll see in a minute. First things first, I am going to need to clear all of this space. Oh my God, Deegan. Oh, gambling again. Oh my goodness. Let's get this space cleared. Beautiful, that's how we do it. Now we've got all of the space clear to take loads of photographs of some stuff, get the light set up. I do need to send, I think it was Tommy, I need to send Tommy a link to some lights. I've got these ones here and some other ones. So I'll message you, Tommy, now I'm thinking about it. But I get these lights set up. I did manage to get some boom arms. So with these here, I'll show you in a minute, I can actually boom them across. I know what I mean, big boomer. Let's crack on. What should we do first? Let me get the light set up. There we go, see, one for the boomers. We managed to actually get some light across without taking up too much room, which gives me light from above and to the side. And on here, we're just going to balance it on the chair today because I want a little bit of space here to take some photographs, somewhere to stand. And we just illuminate this. Bosh, bash, as all the suckers keep saying. There we go, look at that, lovely and illuminated. That's male or female, but I can't believe a baby comes out of there regardless. Jesus Christ. I think that's a rupture, my friend. Diagnosis, spineless. That's what the setup looks like when it's in action. A few of you have been asking me to show. There you go. Have it. But I'm actually not going to list the spine first. Should I now it's out? Yeah, I will. I'll photograph it now it's out. Yeah, what am I doing? We'll pick something in a minute. That's that one done. Easy peasy. I still find it weird that we have this running down our backs and there's my pelvis. It's just weird, isn't it? It's a bit like, it's not like it's a Mortal Kombat finishing move, that is. Yeah. Anyway, what should we list next? So this is what I've decided to list now. We have some record G-clamps, vices, whatever you want to call them. They are, I get these 10 a penny now. They are all over the place, like Stanley wood planes, etc. I get these all the time. So these sell roughly between 10 and 20 pounds each, give or take. What I'm going to do is lock them all up, £39.99 plus postage. And I don't think they're going to hang around too long for that either. I could split them out and get probably 10, 15 each, but then I've got to mess around 4 times. I'll find somebody who wants to take the lot. They need looking after or re-bringing back into life, but people expect that from these sort of old tools. They are hardware and they're designed to last. It's got a little bit of silicone on there, but I'll get that off. I'll probably leave it on there to be fair. So yeah, Record, great little brand to look out for. Along the same sort of line as Stanley. I don't know the full history of it. I'm sure 4 Marks is watching this going, what are you talking about? But they do okay for me. £39.99 I'm going to get them up for. And there we go, just like that. They are P-graft. P-graft. Yeah, look, I've got loads of vices and wood planes and stuff up there. That's already drafted, ready to go. I need to have a good sort out under here, sort out all my storage again. All going to be handled today. We're going to handle it. That's sold. Electric auto fold wheelchair, no battery, no seat cover, solders, spares or repairs because I can't test it. £200 that's all. 215 I think. If I had the battery, it could be up to £1,200–1,300. I'm not spending £500 on a battery just to find out it might not work. So I've sold it, spares or repairs. It's being collected on Friday. What's next? What's next? Can you see anything? Let's get this up. There you go, that's pretty easy. I mean, the box it needs a good iron. It needs ironing for sure. But nobody really buying that for the box, are they? But it's just nice to sell it with a box. A little trick for you. If you need to flatten out boxes, like, you know, game boxes or console boxes, you want to get them looking smart. If you get like a SNES box or something, it's just a bit out of shape, carefully lay a towel over it and iron it. Sweet. Getting that back into that box and into some sort of shape without ironing it was actually kind of painful, disgusting, but it's done. What's next? Just grab this little stack from over there. Now, as you know, my deal is pretty much take it all. So I'll just take it all and research if anything's worth it later on. So I'm going to give these a quick little scan through and check, see what's worth listing and what's not worth listing, and go from there. So out of all of that, this is the only thing that's worth listing. Get about £28.99 for those pre-owned, although one of them doesn't look to be used at all. However, definitely been used because the old classic paint on everything. So £28.99 pre-owned. This is worth about a £5, 2 or 3 quid, and again £5 for that. So it's just not worth listing on eBay. And that's that one sorted as well. Now normally I've got a little box down here that as I list or photograph, I put them into a box ready for skewing. I don't have that at the moment. It's up there. I'm not messing around, so I'm just walking around at the minute, clearing space as we go. I want to list this, but I need to take it in the house and give it a little wash on the outside because my baby wipes just ain't doing it. You see that? So annoyingly, that's gonna have to wait for a little bit. Let's just grab stuff. What's this? The Crusade. Does that need cleaning? Hopefully not, because I'm not gonna list that. Let's have a look. We've got a spare lid, 20 centimetres, I think that is, and 18 centimetre casserole dish. I might take that to be scrubbed as well. Yep, I'm going to add that with the bread bin, and we're going to wash that in the sink as well. Get some suds on it because it's not in the best condition, is it? Love just finding the Crusade lying around though. What's this? Is that worth listing? Let's have a look. Just going to look this one up quickly. Well, it turns out this one is totally worth listing. I'm not going to waste any time on anything like less than a tenner for these sort of things because the market is absolutely saturated and it's going to take 25 years to sell it. Whereas these, they sell quite quickly as long as you price it right. Beautiful. Let's go get that done. Just quickly photograph that one. These probably 15, maybe £18 plus postage, or maybe £18 all in. I'm not too sure on that one. I haven't looked at them for a while, but there'll be some screenshots up here somewhere. Perfect little spot. What's next? What's next? Just casually got one of those revitative, what are they called? Foot things. Make your feet, I don't know what they do, to be honest with you. Everybody's always banging on about them. Everybody's always selling them for a good 120 odd quid, 150 quid. Just need to get a charger for it. I found one of them on eBay, but I've had that probably a month now. I needed to get a battery. Getting the charger's easy. I'll get a camera that's worth 100 quid, no, 50 quid even. It needs a charger. I'll go and buy the charger for it. That, 150, 200 quid, won't even buy a charger. I'm gonna do that today. That's my job today, buy a fucking charger. Right, so most of this stuff under here is not to be listed. Like for example, Wii stuff. I've got loads of Wii stuff that I'm collecting up. That, plus some more Wii stuff up there. So that needs to be sorted out and put somewhere else for the time being, out of the way. Some records here, they need going through. Is there anything else under here? Yes, we've got a job lot of, do you know what? I was supposed to pick through all of this jewellery, but I can't be bothered. I'm just going to lay it all out and do a massive job lot of costume jewellery. Ah, see, that took much longer than I wanted it to, which is why I've been putting it off. I did go through it quickly, picked out a couple of little things that I'm going to list separately. Agatha Paris costume jewellery. It is missing one of the clips. See that clip just there? It's missing that on here. Thomas Sabo, and a bunch of other clip-ons that I really want to go through and have a little look at. What's in here? Why do I keep this box here? Is it just a box? Oh, a few other little bits and pieces. So I'm going to go through those and list those separately. But this turned out as 9.25 kilos. I did tear the box, so the box is zeroed off. 9.25 of costume jewellery. What am I going to get for that? No idea. I'm going to put it on bids. Starting bids. 30 quid. It's got to be worth that to begin with, isn't it, eh? Some cool little bits in there. I'm going to put in the listings that I am not untangling it. It's going to be knotted. It's going to be damaged. There's going to be broken bits. It is what it is. Buy it or don't. If I was to sort it out myself, I wouldn't be listing it as a job lot. So that's what I'm going to put in the listing. See what happens. What's next? So I managed to clear all of that down there now, which gave me all that space back for me to put the crockery there, which has been sat around here the whole time. But I've just moved them off of there. I found a massive tub of Lego. Again, I'm going to do the same thing with the jewellery on that. I'm going to weigh it and then just sell it off. I think it's like £12 a kilo at the minute. I can't remember. If it, let's say, for example, it's £10 a kilo, I'll make it so it's cheaper and get it shifted. Oh, probably Facebook Marketplace, that, actually. My goodness. That can just go there for the time being. That needs to be done. That's next. Oh, almost got some space back here. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
And then the rising fuel prices had forced the family to...
Well, that works. Don't know what she's rabbiting on about. So now what I've got to do is I've got to clean this up, get all this dirt out of these corners and these gaps and these edges. I need to test the CD actually. What a plonker. I'll test that. But the radio works. Nice little Roberts. Picked that up yesterday. Sound 53. Not too sure what it's worth, but I'll put a bit on the screen, I'm sure. Lovely. Right, so that works on the CD as well. So I'm going to get that photographed. As I was cleaning it, it took a long time to clean, even though I couldn't get most of that dust off. I have dry bristled the dust. I've used isopropyl alcohol on the volume knob because it had that rubber on it. It gets it off. It also took off some of the branding, but that doesn't matter too much. People are buying it because of what it is. Let's get it listed. Let's see what it's worth. It is 11:38, almost an hour and 40 minutes since we started work. I know this sounds really weird, yeah, but I am being way more productive while you lot are here, even though you're not here. Does that make sense? So I think it's a good idea to just film while I'm working and document the stuff that I'm doing, because I think I'm almost holding myself accountable to video. Does that make sense? Because you're here, but you're not here. I don't know, man, but it's working for me. I've got some space back down there again now. That's all cleared. And that's obviously all been sorted. This is the stuff that was there, so we've moved that across. That's listed and to be skewed. I'm going to get this mirror done today. Then I'm going to work on some more of this stuff here, and then I'm going to sort the clothing out. So as far as the next few listings concerned, I've managed to sort through this table. I've cleared a nice bit of space just there and worked out what I can and what I can't list. I've picked out these things at the moment. We've got a pop rivet gun, some lightsabers, Xbox One Connect, Goodman's mini disc player, Sony Walkman radio, another Sony Walkman which actually fell off my store. I was going through my boxes and it was off. I don't know what happened. Somebody might have bought it and then cancelled and not relisted, don't know. Potentially going to list this. It's only worth about £30. A Tackwise nail gun and a Beatles music maker for the Commodore 64. They're going to get photographed today regardless, and then I'm going to move on and sort through all of those big piles of clothes, which will consist of dragging it all over here and making huge piles and working out what's the best option for it all. And that's going to be quite boring, so I'm not going to bore you with that. Might put a picture on Instagram as always. Link is in the description down below, where I do most of my daily updates, so you want to come along there and join the party. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do appreciate it. As always, if you wouldn't mind giving that like button a quick little tickle, then I'd appreciate it. Take care and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!